Then we were talking about question number 99. And I think I gave few cases for your homework as well. In question 99, I think we have done case number first and second. And the remaining cases I gave you as your homework. So before proceeding further, before doing any other question based on the calculation of ESR, just wanted to know whether you guys have done these cases or not, or anyone have any kind of problem solving these questions. Please confirm if you guys have done this question, yes or no.
Yes, sir. We have done.
All the cases?
Sir, fourth one, I have a doubt.
You have a doubt in fourth problem. Okay. Just anyone else have any kind of doubt with any case? Evan and just confirm whether you guys have actually done these questions or not. Okay. 19.
Sir, can you explain the fourth one?
Want me to explain all the questions?
Yeah, sir, I only did till 3. Fourth, I have done.
No doubt in the fourth case. Okay, just let me just wait for a minute. All right, Alexander, tell me the answer you have got in case number 4. Tell me the answer you are getting in case 4.
Sir, I didn't do it.
You didn't do it.
Yes.
All right, let me read it once for you. It is saying that X, Y, and Z are partners in the sharing the profit and loss in the ratio of 3:2:1. W joins the firm as a new partner, wants to share in the profit. Z would retain the original shares. Okay. All right. So let me show you how this will be done. Everyone, please pay attention. Try to understand. Solution to case number 4. Question number 99. So in this case, firstly, what is the existing profit sharing ratio of XYZ? That is 3:2:1. So existing, sorry, existing profit sharing ratio for X, Y, Z is 3:1. Sorry, 3:2:1. 3:2:1. That means this will be 3/6, 2/6, and 1/6. Right, everyone? Then W is joining for 1/5. Sorry. W is joining them for 1/6 share in the future profit. 1/6 share. All right. Now question is saying that the new partner is going to share 1/6 of the profit. So that means we need to find out the remaining number of shares, right? We'll have to find out the remaining, since question is not specifying from whom that W will be acquiring 1/6 share. Question simply says that W is entering the partnership for 1/6 shares. That means he will be acquiring 1/6, but it is not specified from whom he will be getting 1/6 share. So we will simply presume that he will be acquiring 1/6 share of the total profit. So first of all, let's presume, let the total share be equals to, the total let the total share be equals to 1, right? And after giving it to W, remaining number of shares, remaining shares will be remaining shares equals to, what will be the remaining share? 1 minus 1/6. This is for W, yes or no? W will be acquiring 1/6 of the total share, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And question also tells that Z is also going to retain the same amount of share, same proportion of share, right? So that means it is also already given in the question that Z share is also going to remain same. So we can simply subtract the Z share as well, 1/6 share. Got it? Is it clear? Yes or no?
No, sir. Could you explain that?
See,
Why?
read case number 4 properly. It says that W is joining the firm for how much share? 1/6 shares, and Z would retain his original shares. So what was the Z's original share? Z's original share was 1/6. Is that correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And W's new share is also 1/6. So that means of the total share, out of the total share, W will be acquiring 1/6, and Z is also going to get 1/6 share. It is sorted now. This is already agreed upon, the partner agreed between the partners that 1/6 will be shared by W, and 1/6 will be acquired by the Z. So therefore, we can simply subtract 1/6 and 1/6 from the total amount of shares of the partnership. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Understood.
So therefore, in order to find out the remaining shares, see, let me show you. Yeah. So in order to find out the remaining share, what we will be doing? We will subtract 1 minus 6, then 1 minus 6 from 1. So subtracting 1 minus 1/6 and 1/6, we will get 6 will be the LCM. Then 6 minus 1 minus 1, it will be, tell me, 4/5. Is that correct? This will be the remaining shares of the partnership. Got it?
Yes, sir. 4/6. No.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. This will be 4/6. 4/6. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then the question is, who is going to share the remaining profit? The remaining share of profit will be distributed between the remaining partners, which is X and Y. Got it? Is it clear to you? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that means in order to find out the new share of X and Y, what we will be doing to find out the new profit sharing ratio of the partners, new profit sharing ratio for partners. First of all, A share will be determined. A's share will be equals to, A share will be equals to how much? In order to find out the A share, what we will be doing? Tell me.
We have
In
to.
order to determine A share, we just multiply A share with the remaining share, right? A's share is currently, what was the A share currently? It was 3:2:1. The earlier, the existing share of the partners was 3:2:1, right? But since question is saying that Z is going to retain the same amount of share, same proportion of share, that means the remaining partners are only X and Y, and their existing ratio is 3:2. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that means A is going to acquire 3/5 remaining. Let me show it this way. In order to find out the A share, what we will be doing, we will simply multiply the remaining shares, multiply with the old share, old or existing share. So remaining share is how much it is? 4/6, right? And the existing share is how much? It is 3/5. Yes or no? Earlier, the ratio was 3:2:1 when X, Y, and Z was also there. But since Z is not there, the remaining share is to be distributed only between X and Y. So the remaining share will be 3:2. So that means X share will be 3/5 and Y share will be 2/5. Is that correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And similarly, you will find out the B's share, B's new share. So for finding out the B share, we will apply the same formula. Remaining share, that is 4/6, multiplied with the the old share, that is 2/5. So by solving it, we will get it will be 12/30 and then 8/30. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, so C's and C and D share is already given. Na? C's share is how much? C share equals to, it is already given in the question. It is 1/6. And D's, not D, no? X, Y, and Z was there. Na? X share, Y's share, and Z share will remain same, and W share will also be 1/6. So that means the new profit sharing ratio will be, by after equalizing the bases. In order to equalize the base, we just need to multiply it by 5. So it will be 12/30, 8/30, and 5/30, and 5/30. That means the new profit sharing ratio is 12:8:5:5. 12:8:5:5. This is the new profit sharing ratio for case number 4. Got it? Is it clear to everyone now?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Anybody have any doubt? Abin, Ayan, is this clear? Hiba, Mariam, is case
Yes,
4
sir.
is clear to all of you? All right. So fifth one, can you show? All right, Mariam. We will be solving case number 5. We haven't yet started case number 5. Anybody want me to scroll up and down? Please let me know if anybody want me to scroll up or down. Otherwise, we'll move to the next case.
Sir, done.
Done. Okay, case 5.
Done.
Coming to the case 5. Case 5 is saying that there are two partners, A and B. Right, A and B are equal partners. They admit C and D as partner with 1/5 and 1/6 share respectively. Okay, and we need to find the basically new profit sharing ratio need to be determined. So earlier, see, the existing partners A and B were equal partners. That means they were sharing the profit and losses equally. That means 1:1 or 1/2, 1/2. They admitted C and D as partner with 1/5 share and 1/6 share respectively. Right. So since this time again question is not specifying from whom they will be acquiring 1/5 and 1/6 share, that means this 1/5 and 1/6 share needed to be subtracted from the total share of the partnership. So in this case also we will have to assume the total share equals to 1. So let me show you how this will be. Case 5. Case 5. So first of all, we need to assume let the total share be equals to, let the total shares be equals to 1. And after giving 1/5 and 1/6 share to C and D, the remaining share will be distributed among the old partners. So remaining share, we need to find out the remaining shares. Remaining share will be 1 minus, first of all, we will subtract the share that will be acquired by Mr. C, right? So C is going to acquire 1 upon 5th share, and D will be acquiring how much? D will be acquiring 1 upon 6th. Is that clear, everyone? Is this calculation clear to all of you? Yes or no? 1 minus 1 by 5 for C and 1 by 6 for D. Is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Now
sir.
just find out the LCM and calculate the value. It will be 30 minus 30 minus 6 minus 5. So it will be 19 by 30. This will be the remaining share. 19 by 30 is the remaining share. Got it? Is this clear to everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Clear. Now see, since it is the remaining share, so we need to distribute it among the partners, among the old partners, and since the old ratio is given, new ratio is not given this time. So what we can simply do in order to find out the new profit sharing ratio, new profit sharing ratio. To determine the new profit sharing ratio, first of all, A share will be determined. Then we will determine the B's shares. Then C's share is already given in the question. D's share is also there. So A share will be the remaining share, that is 19 by 30. This is the remaining share, 19 by 30. Then we will multiply it with the old share. Old share was 1 by 2. As it is already given in the question that A and B were equal partners. So 19 by 30 into 1 by 2. Similarly, for B also, the remaining share is 19 by 30, and he will be acquiring this remaining share in the equal proportion, that is 1 by 2. All right. And C's share is already given in the question. C's share was 1 by 5, right? And D share is also given in the question, that is 1 by 6. So we just need to calculate this. It will be 19 upon 60, then 19 by 60 again, and C share will be 1 upon 5, and D share will be 1 upon 6. Now we need to equalize the bases. So for that purpose, we can simply multiply it by 12, and then 12, right? And 10 by 10. Got it, everyone? So that means the ratio will be 19 by 60, 19 by 60 equals to 12 by 60 and 10 by 60. So the new profit sharing ratio is 19 is to 19 is to 12 is to 10. Tell me, is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Clear.
All right. Everybody done? Or anyone is still writing it?
Done, sir.
Anybody want to write it down? Anybody want me to scroll up or down? Abhinayan, say na something. At least tell me whether shall I
No, sir.
proceed on. Okay. So coming back to the main question, question 99, case number 6. A and B are partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 3:2. C is admitted for 1/4 share. A and B decide to share equally in the future. All right, so this time the future profit sharing ratio is already given. That means they will be sharing the remaining shares equally. Okay. So anybody want me to do this question also? Abin, Ayan, Mariam, Heba, you want me to do case number 6 as well?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. No problem. So case number 6. Again, since question is telling us that C is going to be admitted and he will be acquiring 1/4 share. But this time also question is not specifying from whether from whom C will be acquiring the share. Only 1/4 share is written there. From whom he will be acquiring this much share, it is not there in the question. So that means in this question as well, we need to assume that the total number of share be equals to 1. Let the total share equals to 1. Then we will find out the remaining shares. Remaining share will be 1 minus 1 by 1 by 4. 1 by 4. So the remaining share will be 3 by 4. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now we will find out the new profit sharing ratio. So in order to determine the new profit sharing ratio, what do we generally do? See, this remaining share need to be distributed between between A and B, right? But mostly because it is already given in the question, the old ratio is mostly given in the question. So what do? We generally distribute this in the old ratio. But since in this question old ratio is not given, so this share can also be distributed among the partner in the new ratio, because the question is telling us that they want to share the future profit in the in the specified ratio. See, this is the ratio that is given. A and B decided to share equally in the future, so they will be sharing equally out of the remaining share. If remaining share is 3 by 4, so they will be sharing equally from 3 by 4. Got it, everyone? So therefore, to find out the new profit sharing ratio, what we will be doing, we will determine A share equals to then B share and C share. So A's the remaining share is how much? It is 3 by 4, right? 3 by 4, and A is going to acquire how much? 1 by 2 out of it, and 1 by 2 will be acquired by B. So that means when you will multiply 3 into 1, it will be 3, then 4 into 2 will be 8. Similarly, 3 upon 8, and C will be acquiring 1/4. And we need to equalize the basis. So for that purpose, we will just multiply it by 2. So the new profit sharing ratio will be 3:3:2. Got it, everyone? Is this clear to all of you? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody want me to scroll up or down? No. Okay.
No, sir. Done.
So done. All right. Coming back to the PowerPoint. So question number, we are done with question number 99. All right, so let's do a few more questions based on the calculation of Npsr. And if time allows, I don't think we would be able to start anything new in this session. The next topic is treatment of goodwill, but I think we should solve a few more questions based on the calculation of NPSR itself. So let's start question number 100. It is saying that there are three partners A, B, C, and D who were sharing the profit and losses in the ratio of 3 is to 2. So the 36 is to 24 is to 20 is to 20 respectively. E joins the partnership for 20% shares, and A, B, C, and D in the future would share profit among themselves as 3 by 10, 4 by 10, 2 by 10, and 1 by 10. That means new profit sharing ratio is 3 is to 4 is to 2 is to 1. Okay. So question is pretty simple. The old ratio is given to us. Old ratio of the partners are given. And in what ratio they will be sharing in future, this is also given. See, pay attention, try to understand. This is not the new profit sharing ratio. This is not the new profit sharing ratio. This is not the new profit sharing ratio of all the partners. It is only saying that whatever the remaining profit will be there in the future, they will be sharing, they will be acquiring the profit in this ratio. So to determine the new profit sharing ratio, what we will have to do, we will first of all, we will have to find out the remaining share after the admission of E, since E is going to take 20% shares now. So after E acquires 20% share, there will be some remaining proportion of share left. Such remaining share will be distributed among the partners in this ratio: 3 by 10, 4 by 10, 2 by 10, and 1 by 10. And then we will be able to find out the new profit sharing ratio. So this is not the new profit sharing ratio of A, B, C, and D. To determine the new profit sharing ratio, we will have to first of all find out the remaining shares of the partner, and then accordingly distribute the remaining shares of the partners among the existing partners. Remaining shares among the existing partners. I hope the question is clear to all of you. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Everybody, question is clear. Hiba, Mariam, Abin, Ayan. Is question
Yes, sir.
clear? Okay. So guys, I want all of you to try this question first. And if you're not able to solve it, then I'll be solving it for you. Question number 100. Try it. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Do the question. And meanwhile, let me also solve this question. Done, everyone? Done, Alexander?
No, sir. 1 second.
What about everyone else? Mariam, you're trying this? Anybody having any problem solving this? Eben, Hipa, Ayan, any problems? Guys, tell me now whether you are trying this or not. Eben, you're solving this? Hiba, Mariam,
Yes,
Ayan.
sir.
Do it quickly, no? Alexander, tell me your progress. Completed or not?
Yes, sir. Just 1 second. I'll tell. Okay, sir. Done.
All right, tell me the ratio, new profit sharing ratio.
Sir, A 12 by 50, B 16 by 50, C 8 by 50, D 4 by 50, and E 10 by 50.
That's right. Perfect. Very good.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Anyone else getting the same answer? All right, everyone. See, let me show you how this will be done. First of all, in question number 100 as well, we will first of all start with assuming that the total share is equal to 1. And then after subtracting each share out of it, we will find out the remaining share. So each share is this time it is given in terms of percentage. So it is 20%. That means we need to subtract 1 minus 20%. So instead of writing 20% as this, we can also write it this way, na? 20 upon 100. Is that correct? Yes or no?
Yes,
And when
sir.
you will solve 20 by 100, you will eventually get 1 by 5. Yes or no? After solving it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, what I have done, I just simplified the percentage value and write it in fraction 1 minus 1 by 5. So this way we will be able to find out the remaining share 4 by 5. Got it, everybody?
Yes, sir.
And now, since the
Yes.
remaining share is 4 by 5, this share need to be distributed among the partner in the future profit sharing ratio, which is already given. It is given in the question that in future they will be sharing the profit in the ratio of 3:4:2:1. So that is what I have done. I just multiplied the remaining share with the future shares that they are willing to share in the proportion in which they are willing to share the remaining share. So 3:4:2:1. And by calculating, by solving this, we will get 4 into 3, that is 12 upon 50, and then 16 by 50, 8 by 50, 4 by 50, right? And the E's share is already given in the question, that is E will be acquiring 1/5 share. So now since the base are not equal, so in order to equalize the base, we need to multiply the denominator and denominator by 10. So after multiplying it, we will get 10 by 50, 4 by 50, 8 by 50, 16 by 50, and 12 by 50. So the new profit sharing ratio will be 12:16:4:10. We can further simplify it and write it this way, since all the values are there is a common factor 2 in all these values, so we can just simply divide all these values by 2, and the final profit sharing ratio that we will get is 6:8:4:2:5. Tell me if this is clear or not.
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Eba, Mariam, is it clear to you as well?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay.
Sir, can you scroll up?
Just Done, Eben. All right, let's move to the next question. Question number 101. X, Y, and Z are partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 3:2. They admit Z into partnership. X gives 1/3 of his share, while Y gives 1/10 from his share to Z. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio. All right, everyone, start solving this question. I'm allowing you 5 minutes to solve this question. Please solve it within 5 minutes. Tell me the answer. And if anyone having any doubt regarding the question, please tell me so that I can further clarify it.
Done, sir.
All right, everyone, just a minute. Done, everyone? Eba, Mariam, done, yes or no? Yes, Alexander, tell me your answer.
Yes, sir. Sir, X new share will be 6 by 30, Y's new share will be 9 by 30, and Z's new share will be 13 by 30.
And the final ratio will be?
6 is to 9 is to 13.
Okay, just a minute, wait for it. Let me check. Everyone else getting the same answer?
No.
No? Tell me the answer you everyone else have got.
Where is it 12 by 30 is to 9 by 30 is to 9 by 30?
12 by 30 is to 9 by 30 is to 9 by 30. Yeah, I think that is the right answer. Everyone else, please confirm you got the same answer, yes or no. I think Alexander, you have made a mistake somewhere because you are not getting the same answer, no? As Hiba is getting.
Yes, sir.
So you need to check your answer. There is some mistake somewhere.
Sir, could you explain them?
That is let me show you the solution. All right, see. See, question is saying that question was saying that they have admitted Z, but the how much share Z is it actually acquiring, it is not given directly in the question. Instead, it is written that X will be giving 1/3 of his share. That means of the total share. All right, 1/3 of his total share, and while Y will be giving 1/10 from his share. There is a see, you need to focus on, pay attention on the statement. In case of X, it is written that 1/3 of his share is been has been given by X, and in case of Y, it is written that Y has given 1/10 from his total share to Z. All right. So first of all, we will have to find out the sacrifice of X and Y. All right. So for that purpose, what I have done, I just first of all find out the sacrificing shares. So since A's X and Y were earlier sharing the profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2, right? That means X share is 3/5 and Y share is 2/5. Is that correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So question was saying that X will be sacrificing 1/3 of the total share. That means in order to find out the X sacrifice, we will have to multiply 1/3 with 3/5. Whenever it says of the total share, that means in that case we need to multiply the proportion so as to find out the sacrificing shares of such partner. I hope this is clear. So 3 by 5 into 1 by 3, that will be 3 by 15. This will be the sacrifice which X will be making in favor of the Z. Is this clear, Alexander and everyone else?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. And in case of Y, it is already written that Y will be sacrificing 1/10 from his share. So in this case, we can simply write 1 by 10 as the sacrifice of Y. This is the sacrifice of Y. We don't have to multiply this time, since it is already given there in the question that this much will be sacrificed. 1/10 is being sacrificed by Y. So there won't be any requirement calculation required. All right, so 3 by 15 and 1 by 10 is the sacrificing shares of the X and Y. Now, since we got the sacrificing shares, so we will be able to find out the new profit sharing ratio of X and Y. So what I have done, I just simply took the old ratios of the partner, first of all, 3 by 5, 2 by 5, right? And out of this, I have subtracted their sacrifice. So X is sacrificing how much? 3 by 15, and Y is sacrificing how much? 1 by 10. That is what we have determined now in the from the above calculation. Yes or no? Got it? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So after subtracting 3 by 15 out of 3 by 5, what we will get? We will get 9 minus 3 by 15. And further solving it, we will get 6 by 15. All right. 6 by 15. Similarly, in case of Y, the old share was 2 by 5, and Y have sacrificed 1/10 in favor of Z. So we can simply subtract 1 by 10 out of 2 by 5. So we in this case we will get 4 minus 1 by 10, that means 3 by 10 into 3 by 3. Sorry, 3 by 10. This will be the new share for Y. And Y share, in order to determine Z share, what we will do, we will simply add the sacrifices being made by X and Y in the favor of Z. So Z have got 3 by 15 from X and 1 by 10 from Y. So when you will add these values, you will get 6 plus 3 by 30 equals to 9 by 30. All right. And since the bases are not equal, in this case, we have got base as 30. In this case, we have 10, and in this case, we have 15. So we need to equalize the bases. For that purpose, I have multiplied it with 2. And for Y, I just multiplied by 3. All right. And by doing this, we will get the new profit sharing ratio. That will be 12:9:9. And further solving it, we will get 4:3:3. Got it, everybody?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Understood. Just a minute. Problem happening with my system. Okay. Done, everyone. Anybody want to ask anything? Hiba, Mariam, Ayan, Evan. Any doubts?
Sir, for calculating the new profit share ratio, we have to minus, right?
What we have to minus? Sorry.
So the old ratio and the
Yeah. See, this is the old ratio, na, and we need to subtract the sacrifice that X have made in the favor of Z. So whatever X have given to Z, we need to subtract it to find out the new remaining share of the X. Got it? So therefore, I have subtracted 3 by 15 out of 3 by 5. And Y will be sacrificing how much? 1 by 10. So this need to be subtracted as well, since this will be acquired by Z. This will be transferred in the favor of Z. So 2 by 5 minus 1 by 10. Right? And by doing this, we will get 3 by 10. I hope this is clear to you.
yes.
Okay.
And you
Yes, sir.
multiplied 3 by 10 by 3 by 3 to
Just to equalize the balance. This has been done
equalize.
just to equalize the basis. Sorry.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Thank you,
All
sir.
right, everyone. Okay. So just moving back to the slide. Okay. So since we are already out of time, only 2 minutes are left in this session. So I'll be giving you few questions for your homework. 101 we did this in the class. So 102 will be your homework. 102 will be your homework. Take the screenshot. And also take the screenshot of 103. Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir, done.
All right. So I hope that you will be able to solve question number 102 and 103. And if you completed this, then only we will be able to start the new topic in the next session. And one more thing, in the first half of the next class, we will be discussing about the topic, and might be in the second half of the session, we will be conducting a small test. So do prepare for the test. I'll be giving you question from these two topics: admission of partner, the ongoing topic, and then the reconstitution, wherein we have covered the valuation account, the balance sheet, and the current account, the partner's capital account. All right, so do prepare well for the test. All right, so this is it for today's session. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending the class. You can now leave the session. Thank you so much. Take care. Goodbye.